Adrian.
I'm Keely.
And I'm Naturi. And we're
3LW.
Pull up a chair, grab your snacks, and get ready, because I've got a story that is straight fire. We're talking drama, girl power, chart-topping hits, and behind-the-scenes tea that you won't believe. Yeah, I said it. At the dawn of the new millennium, 3 teenage girls from different corners of the East Coast, New Jersey, Manhattan, and Virginia, burst onto the music scene with fierce vocals, undeniable style, and swagger for days. They called themselves 3LW, short for 3 Little Women. Their debut single, No More, Baby I'ma Do Right, in 2000, hit like a tidal wave on the Billboard charts. But trust me, behind all the glitter and MTV fame, there were fights, tears, and drama hotter than a summer in Miami. And I'm here to spill every single detail. So buckle up, baby. This is the full, unfiltered story of 3LW. In the late 1990s, the music industry was a glittering whirlwind of chart toppers, viral hits, well, pre-YouTube viral, and girl groups running the world. TLC was slaying. Destiny's Child was asserting girl power, and labels were scrambling to find the next trio that could sing, dance, and serve looks all at once. Enter T. Williams and Michelle Lopez, the masterminds with vision, ambition, and a knack for sniffing out raw talent. Their goal? Not just to create a girl group, but to craft a cultural moment. 3 girls, each with their own spark, coming together to make magic happen. The search took them across the East Coast. Naturi Naughton was discovered in New Jersey at just 15. Her voice? Let's just say it wasn't merely good. It had that wow factor that makes people stop mid-sentence. Producers later admitted that hearing Naturi sing for the first time felt like being smacked with lightning. She wasn't just a singer, she was a powerhouse diva in training, belting with precision, heart, and authority far beyond her years. Meanwhile, in the heart of Manhattan's Lower East Side, Adrienne Bailon was tearing up the local scene with her infectious energy, charm, and golden vocals. Church choirs? Check. Family talent shows? Check. And then came the big moment, a Madison Square Garden performance that caught the eye of Ricky Martin himself. Adrienne had stepped onto one of the biggest stages in the world, and the fire in her belly made it clear she wasn't playing. She was a natural performer, ready to blend her sweetness with edge and personality. Keely Williams, from Alexandria, Virginia, was the final piece of the puzzle. Born into a family that knew the music business inside and out, Keely wasn't just a performer, she was a strategist in heels. Watching her mother navigate contracts, rehearsals, and studio sessions, Keely absorbed the industry's nuts and bolts like a sponge. She could sing, dance, and lead with confidence that made producers sit up and take notice. By the time she auditioned for 3LW, she wasn't just ready, she was destined to anchor the group. The first rehearsal? Pure magic. The trio was in a tiny Manhattan studio, harmonizing for the first time. Naturi's powerhouse delivery collided with Adrienne's warm, approachable tone, and Kylie's crisp, precise edge tied it all together. Offstage, the personalities were just as vibrant. Adrienne with her playful jokes and infectious laugh, Naturi quietly observing with laser focus, and Kylie bubbling with ideas and strategy. The chemistry was undeniable. The energy in the room practically set the walls on fire. And honey, let's talk about the name. It wasn't an overnight decision. They tossed around ideas like 3 peas in a pod. Thankfully, that got vetoed. Lil Divas. And even the Power Trio. Finally, inspiration struck. They were 3 young women stepping boldly into the world together. Thus, 3 Little Women was born, soon lovingly shortened to 3LW. A perfect nod to their youth, sisterhood, and unstoppable drive. Before stepping into the spotlight, the girls were hustling hard. They spent hours rehearsing choreography, perfecting harmonies, and recording demos. But it wasn't all serious. There were laughs, pranks, and playful arguments about who got the lead on certain lines. Rumor has it, during one rehearsal, Adrian accidentally tripped over the microphone cord, sending a producer's coffee flying, and naturally, Kylie laughed so hard she nearly fell herself. These small, messy moments didn't just bond them. They cemented a sisterhood that would define 3LW. By the end of 1999, the trio was ready to hit the studio in full force. They were more than just singers, they were entertainers, storytellers, and fashion icons in training. Stylists began shaping their image, matching outfits, coordinated colors, and hairstyles that will become iconic. And let's not forget the first whispers of fan attention. Early internet forums were buzzing, and preteen girls were already writing letters, begging for posters, autograph sessions, and tour dates. What started as three girls from different backgrounds, East Orange, Manhattan, and Alexandria, had turned into a formidable force of young talent. They weren't just auditioning for a record deal, they were building a legacy, rehearsing for the life they had always dreamed of, and setting the stage for the drama, laughter, and triumphs to come. By the year 2000, 3LW wasn't just a group, you could feel them coming. Their debut album, 3LW, was slated for release under Epic Records, and trust me, the hype was real. These girls were young, hungry, and ready to dominate every radio station, mall tour, and MTV appearance in their path. Producers like Sean, Sepp Hall, Ian Prince, and Troy Johnson were in the studio day and night, crafting tracks that blended R&B smoothness, pop hooks, and a dash of hip-hop attitude. The goal? Make a sound so addictive, listeners would be humming it weeks after the first play. Their lead single, No More, Baby I'ma Do Right, wasn't just a song, it was a movement. Teenage girls across the country were shouting the lyrics in their bedrooms, school hallways, and yes, even at the top of their lungs on school buses. Players Gon' Play followed, a cheeky anthem that reminded boys everywhere not to mess with 3LW and girls everywhere to hold their heads high. But honey, let's get real about the tours. Their first mall tour, a chaotic, hilarious adventure. Picture this. 3 teenage girls with 3 different personalities, a minivan full of fans, and an entourage that somehow included a stylist, 2 bodyguards, and a choreographer. During one performance in New Jersey, Kylie's heel got stuck in a stage grate mid-spin, and Adrian screamed, "Hold her!" Naturi, ever the diva, jumped in, yanked her friend free, and the girls finished the performance like nothing happened. And the crowd went wild. That clip later made its rounds online, becoming one of the earliest viral oops but cute moments in teen pop history. And oh, the backstage rumors. Fans loved a little drama, and 3LW delivered. Gossip magazines whispered about secret crushes on tour, who was flirting with which opening act singer, which group member had hidden diva moments in the hotel rooms, and even stories about wardrobe sabotage. Yes, Adrian allegedly tried to switch Naturi's outfit as a prank once. These stories, while funny, gave the girls a larger-than-life presence, showing that even teen stars weren't immune to mischief. Their debut album, 3LW, dropped in December 2000, and it exploded. It wasn't just music, it was a lifestyle. No More climbed to number 23 on the Billboard Hot 100, top 10 in the R&B charts, and Players Gon' Play dominated radio and MTV's TRL countdowns. Collaborations added extra flavor. Rapper Loon popped up on the remix of No More, and veteran producers and vocal coaches worked tirelessly to refine the trio's harmonies. Their charisma and professionalism even earned shout-outs from Beyoncé and Mary J. Blige, who publicly praised the girls' talent and potential. With fame came the luxuries and chaos of touring. The girls traveled coast to coast, squeezing into cramped tour buses, juggling interviews, and trying to survive hotel continental breakfasts. Rumor has it Naturi once tried to sneak waffles back to the room to avoid waiting in line. Classic diva move. But the real fun was during meet and greets. Teen fans would throw gifts, write love notes, or sneak handwritten letters into luggage. Adrian, always the sweetheart, made it a point to read every single one. Keely, ever the strategist, noticed patterns in fan requests, and kept a mental fan database. While Notori, well, she mostly rolled her eyes, but secretly loved the attention. The album went platinum in no time. The combination of catchy songs, unforgettable performances, and strong media presence cemented 3LW as one of the hottest new acts in pop and R&B. Their success wasn't just in numbers, it was in influence. The girls performed at charity events, visited schools, and encouraged fans to pursue their dreams, showing that 3LW could entertain and inspire simultaneously. As 2001 rolled in, 3LW faced the typical pressures of teen stardom: constant public scrutiny, tight rehearsal schedules, and the growing pains of managing fame. Yet, they still found ways to make it fun. During one early radio tour stop, a mischievous fan allegedly put bubblegum in Keely's hair, forcing a hilarious impromptu hairstyle fix right before a live interview. Notori laughed, Adrian gasped, and the DJ had to improvise an opening joke to keep the audience entertained. These chaotic, funny moments became part of the group's charm and helped cement a devoted fan base. Their rise wasn't all perfect harmony, though. The attention and high expectations sometimes led to tension backstage. Stylists, producers, and management constantly debated hair, makeup, and wardrobe choices, creating small conflicts that became fodder for gossip. And then there were the diva rumors. Did Adrian really throw shade at Notori for stealing the spotlight during a performance? Was Kylie secretly plotting solo material while still in the group? Fans ate it up, whether true or not, and it only added to the mystique of 3LW as girls who were talented, opinionated, and unafraid to stand out. Yet, through it all, their music was king. Hits kept coming, the girls kept touring, and the awards and nominations started rolling in. Teen Choice, Billboard Music Awards, Soul Train Lady of Soul. Their success on the charts and real-life influence on teens and pop culture proved one thing: 3LW wasn't just a girl group, they were a cultural movement in motion. By 2002, with the sophomore album A Girl Can Mac on the horizon, the stakes were higher. The girls had experienced touring triumphs, media frenzy, wardrobe malfunctions, fan chaos, and even a few hotel room shenanigans. But nothing prepared them for the internal tensions brewing backstage, which would soon shake the group to its core. Now, honey, this is where the story gets juicy. Behind all that glitter, radio hits, and sold-out tours, 3LW was feeling the heat, and it wasn't coming from the stage lights. By 2002, tensions inside the group were boiling over. Notori Naughton, the powerhouse vocalist with a voice that could literally stop a room, started feeling the pressure in ways most fans would never imagine. She later revealed that she often felt marginalized despite being one of the lead singers. And girl, let's be honest, the tea is hot. She claimed colorism played a role. Darker skin meant she was sometimes treated differently, whether it was styling, positioning in photos, or how the spotlight was shared. But it wasn't just image stuff. It got messy in ways no teenage girl should have to endure. The music industry, glamorous as it looked, was also a pressure cooker. Notori alleged that there were moments she was subtly, and sometimes directly, pressured to compromise her values. She recalled instances where it felt like she was being nudged toward inappropriate relationships with high-profile celebrities, supposedly as a way to boost the group's career. Can you imagine being 17, juggling rehearsals, interviews, and sold-out mall tours, and suddenly dealing with that level of adult manipulation? It was confusing, overwhelming, and honestly, heartbreaking. By the time they were promoting their second album, A Girl Can Mac, the tensions reached a breaking point. Behind the studio doors, arguments weren't just disagreements. They were heated confrontations. Emotions ran high, trust was thin, and the pressure to maintain their polished public image made every minor spat feel like a potential headline. Then came the infamous incident. During one particularly chaotic studio session, a confrontation escalated, and Kylie Williams allegedly threw a plate of food at Notori. Yep, a plate of food flying across the room. Notori described it as the ultimate humiliation, a physical manifestation of months of underlying hostility, frustration, and exclusion. Fans and the media lost it. Rumors flew faster than tour bus gossip. Was it really about a plate? Was there more going on behind the scenes? Who started it? Some insiders whispered about late-night hotel pranks, backstage feuds, and whispered insults during interviews. Whether all the rumors were true or exaggerated, the public perception was that 3LW had gone from Dream Team to Drama Central, and people couldn't stop talking about it. For Notori, this incident was the final straw. She made the heart-wrenching decision to leave the group. Imagine walking away from the project that launched your career at just 17 years old. It's a cocktail of fear, sadness, and liberation. Her exit shocked fans, upset the music industry, and left the other two members, Adrian and Kylie, in a professional and emotional quandary. Without Notori's powerhouse vocals and unique presence, 3LW lost a key piece of the magic. But let me tell you, the drama didn't end there. Adrian and Kylie had to navigate the aftermath of media speculation. Every tabloid headline, every fan forum post dissecting what went wrong, every rumor about diva behavior. It was relentless. And for the fans, it was emotional. They had loved the original trio, and now there was a gaping void in the lineup. Yet, this was also the moment that defined resilience. Adrian and Kylie had to make hard decisions: how to move forward, how to maintain the group's brand, and how to honor the legacy they had built with Notori while dealing with the emotional fallout. The drama, heartbreak, and public scrutiny could have ended 3LW right there. But these two girls were determined to keep the dream alive, even as the whispers of potential disbandment swirled around them. Fans were left on the edge of their seats. Would 3LW survive this turbulent storm? Could Adrian and Kylie hold it together without Notori? Or was the group destined to dissolve into nothing more than a cautionary tale of early fame, teenage drama, and industry pressure? The questions lingered, creating tension and suspense that rocked the fan community and the music world alike. This chapter of 3LW's story wasn't just about conflict. It was about the harsh realities of the music industry, the struggles of young women trying to navigate fame, and the pressures that come with being a teenage superstar. It's also a testament to Notori's courage, walking away from a toxic environment to protect herself, even when it meant leaving behind fame, money, and the spotlight she had worked so hard to earn. All right, now let's talk about adaptation, hustle, and making lemonade when life throws a whole buffet of drama at you. After Notori dipped out in 2002, Adrian Bailon and Killy Williams were left holding the 3LW torch, and honey, they were not about to let it burn out. Determined to keep the group alive, they went hunting for fresh talent, and that's when Jessica Benson entered the scene. Jessica wasn't some random singer off YouTube. Remember, this was pre-YouTube glory days. No, Jessica was a seasoned performer with a resume that made even adults jealous. She had theater chops, studio experience, and stage presence that could rival Broadway stars. During her audition, Adrian and Killy reportedly whispered to each other, "She's the one." Jessica blended effortlessly with their harmonies, and boom, the new 3LW lineup was born. The girls kept their sound intact, and for fans, the group still had that spark, even if it was different. But while 3LW was trying to steady the ship, Adrian and Killy were also catching Disney's eye, and that's when the magic of the Cheetah Girls happened. Girl, this was a career game changer. The first movie dropped in 2003, and it was all about friendship, fierce vocals, and chasing your dreams. Adrian and Killy slayed their roles, showing off choreography they had honed from mall tours and studio sessions. And their on-screen charisma was 100% infectious. The soundtrack, iconic. Songs like Cinderella and Girl Power topped the Billboard Kid Albums chart, proving that Disney knew how to create stars, and Adrian and Killy were prime examples. Tours followed, with sold-out venues and screaming fans everywhere. There were backstage shenanigans, of course. Rumors swirled about who stole the mic during rehearsals, who secretly borrowed a snack from the tour bus, and yes, even whispers of secret late-night karaoke battles. Adrian, the sweetheart, reportedly tried to keep the peace, while Killy leaned into the competitive fun, teasing and joking with co-stars. Then came 2006, when the Cheetah Girls 2 hit screens. Filmed in Barcelona, Spain, this was a whole new level of glam. The girls performed in massive concert sequences, with choreography that would make any dance teacher sweat just watching. Tracks like Strut and Step Up became instant hits, and the soundtrack debuted at number 5 on the Billboard 200. The franchise wasn't just about music, it was an experience, with merchandise, live tours, interviews, award show appearances, and, yes, the occasional hilarious on-set mishap. Legend has it that one night, during a rooftop dance scene, Adrienne nearly fell off the edge, and Kylie had to grab her mid-twirl. The footage never made it into the movie, but insiders say the laughs backstage were priceless. By 2008, the Cheetah Girls One World premiered, with filming in India, expanding the franchise's global footprint. The movie emphasized cultural exploration, friendship, and navigating international stages, basically giving Adrian and Kylie a taste of world domination. Soundtracks, tours, and merchandise sales kept the girls busy, and their experience in 3LW gave them the professionalism and confidence to handle the chaos of teen superstardom on a global scale. During this era, Adrian and Kylie became teen idols with real teeth. Fans adored their style, music, and energy, while tabloids whispered about their on-set antics. Who accidentally tripped on a costume? Who got locked in a dressing room? Who tried to sneak backstage snacks into their hotel rooms? All of it became part of the mythology of Adrian and Kylie as young, talented, and mischievously human. Meanwhile, 3LW as a group continued to exist, thanks to Jessica Benson's addition, but Adrian and Kylie's spotlight in the Cheetah Girls gave them unprecedented exposure. The Reinvention era was about growth, adaptability, and showing the world that talent can evolve, even after heartbreak and drama. Tours, recording sessions, international filming, sold-out concerts, and merchandise, all of it combined to solidify their status as influential teen entertainers. By the end of this chapter in their lives, Adrian and Kylie had mastered the art of reinvention. They had survived the turbulence of 3LW, embraced new projects, and grown into performers who could command the stage, navigate media frenzy, and make a splash in international markets. Their story became a blueprint for young artists. Stay true to your talent, adapt when necessary, and always bring your sass and energy to the spotlight. After surviving the whirlwind of 3LW and the Cheetah Girls craze, each girl set out to make her mark, and honey, the grind was real. Naturi Naughton, the powerhouse vocalist turned Broadway legend, starring in Avenue Q, Hairspray, and The Wiz, earning praise for her stage presence, vocals, and acting chops. Critics raved about her ability to command the spotlight, and Broadway insiders often whispered that she was the one who could steal every scene without even trying. Transitioning to TV, Naturi landed the role of Tasha St. Patrick in Power, a performance that cemented her as a serious actress and earned her NAACP Image Award nominations. She reprised the role in spin-offs like Power Book 2, Ghost, proving she could maintain a strong presence on screen while occasionally dipping back into music. Naturi became a symbol of resilience, blending music, acting, and advocacy while staying true to herself. Adrienne Bailon, talk about a glow-up. Post 3LW, Adrienne dominated the Cheetah Girls franchise, touring arenas, topping Billboard charts with hits like Cinderella, Strut, and Step Up, and performing for thousands of screaming fans. Beyond music, she slayed as co-host of the Emmy-winning daytime talk show The Real, serving sass, realness, and relatable commentary. Audiences loved her for keeping it real while also being polished and professional. Adrienne's entrepreneurial ventures, beauty lines, fashion collections, and lifestyle brands proved she could turn pop culture clout into serious business. Her awards and nominations, including Teen Choice nods and television accolades, reflected her versatility and lasting impact. Kylie Williams. Now, Kylie's story is a little more complicated. She leveraged 3LW and Cheetah Girls fame to explore acting, choreography, music production, and mentorship. She performed on international tours, contributed to hit soundtracks, and maintained a strong presence in the entertainment industry. But here's the tea, honey. Fans over the years began treating Kylie as the least favorite member. A lot of it stemmed from how she treated Naturi during the early 3LW days, including the infamous food throwing incident. And y'all, social media did not let her live that down. Fans poked fun at her lisp, joking in memes and comments online, which, fair or not, added to her complicated fan reputation. She became this figure that fans loved to tease, sometimes affectionately, sometimes harshly, but her talent and work ethic remained undeniable. Despite the chatter, Kylie kept working. She explored behind-the-scenes roles, mentored younger artists, collaborated with other performers, and occasionally returned for reunion shows. While opinions about her personality varied, her versatility and dedication to craft never wavered. Then came reconciliation. In 2017, Adrienne publicly apologized to Naturi on The Real, discussing the pressures and misunderstandings of their teenage years. It was heartfelt, raw, and very much needed. Fast forward to November 2024, and Naturi posted a Thanksgiving picture with Adrienne, captioning it #PrayerWorks and #2LW, signaling ongoing healing. Kylie wasn't present, which reignited some fan chatter about her past behavior. But the main takeaway was that the bond between these women, forged under fire, could heal and evolve. This chapter isn't just about solo careers, it's about navigating fame, public perception, and personal growth. Naturi, Adrienne, and Kylie each took different paths, celebrated milestones, won awards, and learned from their early mistakes. Fans might argue over favorites, joke about quirks like Kylie's lisp, or remember conflicts, but no one can deny the talent, resilience, and legacy that all three women left on the world of music, pop culture, and entertainment. All right, y'all, now we're talking about the real juice. Why 3LW wasn't just a girl group, but a movement, a vibe, and a whole mood for the early 2000s. Let's get into it. 3LW burst onto the scene with catchy hooks, girl power energy, and style that made everyone take notice. Songs like No More, Baby I'ma Do Right, and Play Is Gon' Play weren't just hits, they were anthems for young women figuring out their independence, confidence, and relationships. On the radio, you couldn't escape them, and on MTV's TRL, they were serving looks, dance moves, and straight-up charisma. Their fashion? Iconic. Crop tops, baby tees, baggy pants, and accessories that screamed early 2000s swag. They set trends that fans still imitate today. But let's not forget the touring stories. Oh, honey, these girls were on the road like pros before some of us even had our driver's licenses. They crisscrossed the U.S., performing in arenas and theaters, meeting fans in every city, and dealing with all the chaos that comes with teen fame. Rumors? Oh, there were plenty. From whispers about backstage diva moments, mostly dramatized, of course, to fans joking about Kylie's lisp during performances, to tales of wardrobe malfunctions mid-choreography. It was all part of the messy, glamorous, hilarious whirlwind that is life on tour. And y'all, their fans ate it up, laughing, gossiping, and shipping friendships like it was a full-time job. 3LW's influence didn't stop at music and tours. They crossed over into the Disney realm. Adrienne and Kylie's time in the Cheetah Girls expanded the reach of their impact. Soundtracks topped Billboard charts, concerts sold out, and the franchise brought teen pop culture to a whole new international stage. From Barcelona to India, their music, dance, and energy spread across continents. showing that these girls weren't just stars in the US, they were global icons. Community engagement was also a huge part of their story. The trio participated in charity concerts, visited schools, and supported underprivileged youth, using their platform to encourage education, confidence, and chasing dreams. Even in their early teenage years, they understood that fame came with responsibility, and they didn't shy away from it. That's real role model energy right there, baby. Now, let's talk fan culture. Fans adored them, dissected them, and yes, sometimes roamed the rumor mill. There were laughs about quirks like Keely's lisp, debates over who was the most talented, and of course, endless shipping of friendships and rivalries. Yet despite the gossip, admiration always came through. People recognized their talent, their charm, and the hard work they put in to stay relevant and consistent in an industry that eats young women alive if they're not careful. And then there's the reconciliation story. Remember the drama, the fights, and the heartbreak? Fast forward years later, and seeing Adrienne apologize to Naturi on The Real, followed by the Thanksgiving Instagram moment in 2024, showed fans that these women could grow, heal, and honor their shared legacy. That's what true sisterhood looks like, and it only cemented 3LW's place in hearts and culture. The cultural impact? Oh honey, it's massive. 3LW showed that young Black women could own their voices, express themselves boldly, and navigate a complicated industry with style and resilience. They paved the way for future girl groups and solo artists, showing that you could be unapologetically talented, fashionable, and outspoken. They taught lessons in teamwork, empowerment, and navigating fame's highs and lows, all while leaving fans screaming for more. Even decades later, their music still hits. Pop in a CD, spin a playlist, or stumble upon a TikTok using Playas Gon' Play, and suddenly, you're reminded of that early 2000s energy, the swagger, the sass, and the soul of three girls who dared to dream big. Their influence can be felt in the next generation of performers who see 3LW as pioneers. Artists unafraid to speak their minds, own their style, and leave their mark. So next time you're vibing in your car, scrolling through playlists, or walking down the street with your earbuds blasting, and the 3LW track comes on, take a moment to pay homage to these queens. Through strength, determination, humor, and courage, Naturi, Adrienne, and Kylie showed us that real dreams can come true. They weren't just a girl group, they were trailblazers, fashion icons, role models, and straight-up legends. Much love and respect to 3LW, always and forever.